Okay, so I got this for my mother for Christmas. It's quite a set. It's got this kind of red velvety kind of carpet. I say red velvet. It's just got a really nice effect, golden lettering, all embossed, debossed. It's even got a little lip on the front, which I know confused my dad at first. He's like, "Wait, is that meant to be like that?" It's got that main artwork that everyone loves. Some embossing on the title. Nothing on the back, so perfect for fingerprints if you care for it. And you can really pose this however you want, because it opens up ever so nicely, like so, with a picture of, I think her name's Scarlett, and it does have a little tape to open it up, so I'm going to dive into it. So it's got quite an array of stuff. This is one of my mom's favourite films. You get a very large booklet, which again comes with a embossed title. You get an array of artwork, a lot of artwork. And it talks about the actors, the production of the film. It's mostly artwork, but it has some great behind the scenes images, some great screen grabs. Talks about Clark Gable. Sorry if this is being reflected weirdly. It's material. It's got that classic kind of plasticky feel to it, but like good quality kind of feel. This is a really darn nice set. Oh no, I said one of those words that you're not allowed to say in these movies. The Romance. This is a really large book. Spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, but there's a romance in this movie. It's 75, actually it's like 80 years old. So 80 odd years old. So yeah, it's very well produced. It's even got film cells on the side there, including the audio, which is a really nice detail for someone like myself. I haven't really looked too much into this because obviously to say it's not really mine. Yes, there is a Confederate flag there. It's set during the Civil War. Yeah, it talks about the cast. Lots to talk about. A lot of images. Talks about wardrobe as well, because costuming is very important in a movie like this. Some sketch designs as well, which is really nice. Some the sets, because very elaborate sets in this movie. So you get set design as well. I must admit, just by looking at this book, it's already like a marvelous set. It's limited to 150,000 units, which is really nice. It comes with the Blu-ray, completely remastered, DVD as well, soundtrack. I think there's a second DVD, which is the special features. And yeah, just a lot of behind-the-scenes production stuff. And we get back to the end of it with the artwork. Yeah. So, I'll note it does come with the soundtrack, which does fold out as a little booklet, which is very nice. You get this set, which comes with the film, which folds... Oh, comes with a booklet as well. My God, there are so many booklets in this thing. Folds out. You get the Blu-ray of the movie, Blu-ray for extras. I believe this is a DVD copy of the film. And there is images behind each person, including quotes. That one being Scarlett with a quote. More quotes. Classic quote. Little booklet that it comes with, which mostly just has artwork on the outside, but it does tell you the disc directory. Disc 1, the movie, restored movie in 1080p high definition with commentary by historian Rudy Belmer. Disc 2, new celebratory 70th anniversary extras. just basically a fuck ton of special features, including making of documentaries and remembering the actresses and stuff, and actor profiles. Disc free is When the Lion Roars, a 6-hour award-winning studio chronicle, which is in standard definition. So I believe that that's the DVD. It's the DVD. So yeah, it's not bad. I shall note that the inside of the set actually it comes with this kind of inside look, and it does have your sticker there, which does emphasize what number it is. It does say, I don't know if it's focusing there, limited edition number 40,609. It's 040609, like a birthday, out of 150,000 units. It came with a first ever cuckoo clock celebrates Gone with the Wind for the first time, so you can literally mail in to get a cuckoo clock. So basically a bunch of ads. Ad like that. Ad for some jewelry. A Wizard of Oz ad for the jewelry, but also showing the, I think this is the 70th anniversary Blu-ray set that they had come out before the 4K UHD, which I think is a very similar set to either this or it's similar to the 75th anniversary set of this, which is basically just a cardboard set of the standard Blu-ray case. I think it has the same big booklet, something else, like a dial or a watch or something. I don't know what it is, a little memento thing, but nothing overtly interesting than TCM stuff. A lot of ads. You get a folder, which is actually the art of Gone with the Wind. Nothing on the back, which is interesting. Usually you'd have the title on the front. This is just a collection of art cards. It's got nothing on the back, but they do have this nice texture to them, which might be able to see there to a degree. It's got a nice texture to it. It's kind of like a postcard. So these all are images. I think they're like either like sketches for the film or just some kind of production quality for the film. It really emphasizes the set dressing, the look, the style of it all. And it really does look fantastic. Like, for a really good looking film, this has just a fantastic set of images. But yeah, for the most part, it's just how it all looks. And I think, have we looped yet? I don't even know. How many are these? There are so many of them. I think we've looped. I think we're finally looped. There's a picture of a house, picture of a kitchen. My God, there's so many. There are so many of these. Like, they just kind of keep going. I'll kind of go backwards because, yeah, as you can see, there's just a lot of them. So that's just the art of Gone with the Wind. A lot of art. And last but not least, there is some more paperwork and a booklet. So I'll show the booklet last. This is a night letter from John Whitney to John Whitney from David. I think it might be like a prop replica. Western Union gift orders are appropriate gifts for all occasions. You have missed a great thrill. Gone with the Wind has been started. Shot key fire scenes at 8:20 tonight, and judging by how they looked to the eye, they're going to be sensational. So that's because they burnt down the set of from King Kong, and they used that fire as a background for this film, which is in the documentary. It's like a great common special feature that people know, a little thing. So you get a letter. I think these are all like production letters. I'm not going to read them all. They're all just copies, single-sided, but with Warner Brothers. Copyright stuff. As you can tell, there's a lot of them. This one's actually a booklet. This is the last one, which is what seems to be a collection of papers all put together, all communications between, I think, maybe the director with maybe a studio head or something. I'm very unaware of who that is talking to and who it's from, but it's there. So if you get this set, if you can find it, you can read it. And last but not least, you have the Gone with the Wind book, which is again nicely produced. This seems like a daybill, the kind of thing you'd go when you see the film. You get this daybill, tells you who the characters are, has all these portraits of them. I definitely say this is a daybill. You get artwork, production, concept art, talking about the cast. Talking about the movie, then you get all the players. Oh, look at that. They're all playing a game of who's in the movie, facts about the production. some more artwork, stuff about Clark Gable and other actors, stuff about Vivian Lee, who played Scarlett, then Ashley Wilkes, who plays Leslie, and Olivia de Havilland as Melanie Hamilton. Actually, I think I read that one wrong. It was Leslie Howard as Ashley Wilkes. That's the one. I read it backwards. And yeah, so that looks like a really classic day bill. I like how it's even this kind of creamy tan color, so it looks as if it's dated, as if, oh yeah, this has been around for like 70 odd years. But yeah, as an overall, this is the insanely well produced 70th anniversary set for Gone with the Wind. It's kind of the set where I wouldn't even really care to get a 4K UHD. I would for myself, because I don't personally own the film. This is, again, a gift from my mother. But she absolutely adores the film, and when they were watching it the other day, I watched part of it with them. I just got a few scenes down, took a look, because I was mostly having lunch while they were watching it, and it looks stunning. It's a really goddamn good-looking film. Technicolor is beautifully rich, and it just looks really inviting. It's got an absolutely gorgeous image, so the restoration as it is looks amazing. You could obviously get the standard Blu-ray set version, but I definitely suggest getting a version that has the documentary, because the documentary is very, very vast and detailed, because it's such a huge film and a big production at the time. So in terms of film history, it's definitely one for the ages, and it's a classic film to look at, alongside, of course, such classics like Gone with the Wind and other goddamn many films, alright? A beautiful amount of classic films. So yeah, that is the whole entire set. Thank you so much for taking this deep dive with me. Obviously, I would read these stuff personally, but I'm not going to read it to the camera because I don't have time, and I don't think you have time either. But if you can find a set, I highly recommend getting it. I think it has quite a high street value. I got it for a really cheap price. I'm not going to say how much it was, just in case my mother watches this video, but it was really cheap. But yeah, so out of 150,000 units, my mother, who's such a big fan of the film, now has it. Much like The Sound of Music, which is another set that's up there, another classic Blu-ray set. So yeah, some good box sets that exist for these movies. This one in particular, just outstanding. Anyway, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.